Well, one of the biggest depositors is Kent County Council, which has £50 million invested in 3 different Icelandic banks. Sky's Ursula Errington reports.
In sunny Maidstone in Kent, a battle is brewing. The county council responsible for running this, the Garden of England, may have been hurt because they wanted their money to grow. Westminster instructed them to spread taxpayers' money around for safety, so they did, across 31 banks all over the world. 3 of those were Icelandic banks. Now those deposits are beyond reach, frozen as Iceland's economy goes into meltdown. The Chancellor won't guarantee the council's investment, so what happens if the money can't be recovered?
I believe that we can absorb the 50 million in the short term while we wait to get full recovery without affecting services or having a significant impact on council tax.
If such a huge loss would be so easily absorbed, it begs the question, why is so much taxpayers' money sitting in foreign bank accounts accumulating interest? Some believe it's irresponsible and that money should be spent on taxpayers.
We've been campaigning for years for better local transport, specifically better subsidies for rural transport links, which is the lifeblood of some communities. And we can't understand why this sum of money is apparently available but not available for the people of Kent.
The council says it'll fight to make sure that money doesn't go down the drain, but they want the Chancellor to do whatever is necessary to help them. Local residents, though, may not see the council as another victim of a global credit crunch.
Prison, I say, the councils. Councils should be sent to prison.
They have wasted a lot of taxpayers' money through pure stupidity.
They got to invest their money somewhere, and it was obviously at the time a very good investment.
This will be a lengthy process, and Kent County Council isn't alone. District councils, city boroughs and even police authorities all over the UK are in a similar position. Who will rescue them? Ursula Errington, Sky News, Maidstone in Kent.